The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out. It's Duke. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense is on the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He gets loose. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Kentucky's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Bowling. Looking right. This one caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Touchdown, Kentucky, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kentucky 7, Georgia 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dogs will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On first down, it's play action. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Dump off caught by the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Georgia, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. That fumble, the last possession, set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He's going to hand this off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. and it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. The ball is picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Boley. He's got it in the open. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. But early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Maddox.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well,
hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Back to pass. It's Boley. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
and here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duke. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Dropping back, it's Boley. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Running back with the football. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Kentucky. And now the try here for the extra point.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Duke. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Georgia, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Under pressure, just lets it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. He breaks free. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Boley. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duke. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And
there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Quarterback's getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Maddox. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And now the running back's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. They can't stop him. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Bringing it out, it's Duke. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
he's in the clear. At the 30, the 20, inside the touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get into the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Boley. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This
breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. This is the 6th play on the drive. Trying to find room. It's Maddox. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with the shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quick throw caught to the left side. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, and punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Scanning the field. It's Boley. He's running out of time here. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The defensive... is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Jamison. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs will line up to put it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Leaning on the run game here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, and the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.